Hey everybody, it's Chuck and Paisley. We're in Maryville today. It's February 1st, 2022, which technically is winter. But does it feel like winter, Paisley?
No, it doesn't.
Upper 50s, about 60 degrees today. So we decided that we would take advantage of this beautiful day in February to do what?
We're going to go bike riding.
We are going to go bike riding. We are at the Greenbelt in Maryville, Tennessee on this beautiful day. If you've never been here before, this is a public park operated by Maryville government and Blount County government. And we're right next to the Blount County Public Library. So I'm going to turn our camera around and give you a little idea of what you can see here. So right there across from us, across this walkway is the Blount County Public Library. Here we have Pistol Creek, which is a pretty good sized creek. The fountain, lots of wildlife. You see people with fishing poles because yes, you can catch fish here. There's the Waterfront Grill. I hear that's a pretty good place to eat. I've not eaten there yet. Over there, see some ducks out in the water. Right across from us is a parking area. Very convenient, free parking. Lots of places to sit here. So we're going to take a ride down the paved trail. We're going to take you along with us. We may stop at some points along the way and introduce you to some of our favorite spots. Ready to get ready? Ready to go, Paisley?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you in a bit. Here's our first stop just down below the library. See, there's a nice dam, white noise, water overflowing it. Ducks and geese like to come down here because there are fish. Cute little bridge. And what do we do here, Paisley?
We like to fish.
Yep, we catch fish here. People bring their dogs. It's a great place to walk the dog. Our next step will be the dog park. So we'll see you in just a few. Well, we've made it to the Pet Safe Pistol Creek Dog Park. There are places for both large dogs and small dogs. There are dog weigh stations. A little gazebo to sit in the shade on hot days, and you will see their variety of off-leash dogs here this afternoon. Generally, dogs are well behaved here. We've had our dog Dakota Bear here, and he's enjoyed it. Right there, you may see the little doggy water fountain, which is convenient. And then over here, we have the park for the small dogs. Once again, this is a free facility provided by Blount County Parks and Rec and the city of Maryville. Happy dogs, happy people, happy little neighborhood. So So we'll get on our way. What do you think, Paisley? Do you like this dog park?
Yeah, I really like this dog park. It's a great way to get dogs together, help them socialize, and have them off leash so they can just run around, have fun.
Yeah, everybody likes to have fun. All right, here we go again. Hey everybody, we've made a pit stop. We just backed behind Midland Plaza. If you're familiar with Maryville for a long time, you'll know that shopping center. There, main stretch of road, it's Midland Plaza. We are now adjacent to Rural King. You can't see it from here, but just over that hill is Rural King. And then under this bridge and up the road a little bit is Dick's Sporting Goods, several restaurants in that area. If we were to take a ride on the bridge here, that's Bessemer Street. That'll take you into Alcoa, and it'll get you to the Black Horse Pub, which is a really nice place to eat. And there, that's Calderwood Street to the right, which will take you to Midland Plaza. Just a little checkpoint to get you oriented about where we are at. Sometimes when you're on this trail, it's kind of difficult to know because you don't see a lot of landmarks, but that's where we are at the moment. Here we go again. All right, friends, we're at one of our favorite places to stop and have a drink and a snack. We're just a little cut off behind Springbrook Corporate Center. We're within easy walking distance to the Texas Roadhouse in Alcoa, which is a good place to have a steak. Before that, you saw us up on the bridge overlooking, I believe that's 411 South. If you continued going south, Walmart would be on your right, and you would eventually get to Foothills Mall. So just give you a little reference point. We are pretty close to the Knoxville Airport, which is located in Blount County, which may seem odd. It's McGee-Tyson Airport. This area is pretty rapidly developing. It's been known as a great place to live for a long time. And with people being more mobile and choosing to move out of big cities, a lot of people have come here, and it's caused the population to grow. Traffic's getting a little worse because of that. We're getting a little different mix of people, but diversity is a good thing. So I'll turn the camera around and let you see where we're at here. It's a nice clearing area, a little shaded area. If you went on down that path there, there's a circle and some more places to relax in private. We're really close to main roads, but and you may be able to hear the traffic noise off in the background, but it's not too bad here. We're right on the edge of Fort Loudon Lake, which you can see through the bamboo here. That's why there's plenty of fish in Pistol Creek and in this area. So if you have a fishing license and want to do that, it's a great place. So we'll get back on the road here shortly. Well, the trail's closed. We were going to go down to Springbrook Park and a public pool, which is a great place to go in the summer. I did not know the trail was closed from here on out, though. It's not a huge long distance from here. It's still a little ways out. But if you're familiar with where Springbrook Pool is, that kind of gives you an idea of where we started at the public library and how far we have come. You can see off in the distance track hose and heavy equipment working down there, and rather than get in their way and take a chance on being injured, or we'll just stop here and turn around and go back. Maybe on another adventure, the trail will be open and we can head down to the park at the Springbrook Park and pool. Anyway, here we go, back on the road. Little bonus stop here. Nice little place with a bench to sit at. We're behind U.S. Foods. There's a little trail to a rocky outcropping here. Pleasant water sounds. If I had to bet, I'd say there was a fish or two down there.
It would be a great place for fishing if it wasn't so narrow.
Yeah, it might be hard to cast here, but a person could give it a go.
You could sit down here.
Try not to fall in the water.
But you can really cast here because of this big rock.
Anyway, little bonus stop here on our way back to our vehicle. All kinds of little places like this along the Greenbelt, right along Pistol Creek that flows into Fort Loudon Lake. Hope you enjoy. So this is where we often park. I believe that's Blount County Health Department right there. It's just a small parking lot. Very conveniently located if you want to bring your bikes. And here is where we stopped earlier, just below the dam with the waterfall and the bridge and the little good place to fish. Sometimes, depending on the time of day, if it's the weekend, it can be hard to get a spot here. But if you can, it's a great location to unload and get quick access to a lot of neat things at the Greenbelt. Well, we made it back from where we started from. I didn't mention it before, but the Blount County Library and the Greenbelt, this section of it, is just right behind downtown Maryville. So there are restaurants and entertainment venues very nearby. So it's if you wanted to do a walk down downtown Maryville, this would also be a good place to park and go do that. We've had an exhilarating bike ride. Did you get wore out, Paisley?
You think?
Yeah. We saw lots of dogs.
Squirrels.
Squirrels. Saw people running, walking, biking, enjoying the great outdoors here. And we're glad that on this first day of February, we were able to take advantage of the weather and enjoy it as well.
Just want to bring up another time that was really funny. We saw 2 or 3 rabbits in the one bike ride.
Yeah, there's lots of wildlife here, depending on the time of year. You're not sure what you'll see. We've seen groundhogs, all kinds of birds. And occasionally you'll see a big fish jump out of the water. You've seen lots of people fishing too today. So lots of healthy outdoor activities where you're able to enjoy this public park. This is just a small section of the Greenbelt that we were on today. It continues in the other direction. It's several miles of paved recreational area, and it goes past numerous parks along the way. So if you've ever visited a park in this area of Maryville or Alcoa, you've probably been right by the Greenbelt, and you may not have even known it. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to tell exactly where you're at on the Greenbelt. But this is a place that we enjoy coming. We hope that you have enjoyed our little tour of it and bringing you along with us on video. And hopefully we'll see you at a future recreational event sometime very soon. Have a great day.